No, if you buck, no, if you buck, no, if you buck, no, if you buck, bitch. Yeah, that was Nuckin' and Buckin' and ready to fight on this episode tonight, baby. I don't know if y'all just got y'all watched Married to Medicine tonight. It was a good episode, but you know what? The other night I said, hold on, let me put my pillow on my door because I'm finna get loud in here. I had said the other night that I wasn't gonna, spare nobody anymore because that's y'all fave, and I wasn't going to be biased towards my own favorites on the show that I actually like. But with that being said, let me just say that all the ladies look good tonight. All the ladies was beating for the guys that was beat down on the ground tonight. And shit, I be trying to get my motherfucking lighting right. Let's go to I did miss some of it because my ass was talking, but I got the good parts. On to the part where Heavenly and Kawhi was sitting out at the table and Heavenly was like, oh yeah, this bitch ain't gonna try me and yada yada yada. I was in the TV party app tonight and we were actually chatting about some things, and I seen that most of the people in there don't like Heavenly, and I was actually sitting there thinking about, like, why is it that a lot of people don't like Heavenly? And I think because a lot of people, they watch these shows and they're taking it personally. And it's kind of like, oh yeah, from what I heard, Heavenly had to do a lot to get on this show, so she's not going to let her seat up. Let's take Kenya Moore, for instance. Kenya Moore, like, does the same thing and y'all go up for her, so I just don't understand. But, moving on to Jackie and Curtis, I'm glad that she actually agreed to sit down with him and have a conversation with him and figure out what he had to say exactly. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen with them. I think that she's gonna take him back. She probably already has or whatever. I don't know, but I guess we'll see it on the reunion or whatever. Y'all go with that shit. Y'all just gonna have to get over that because that's my favorite word. I hope that they can work things out. I know I don't even want to get into the cheating thing tonight, but I think he kind of stepped out on her in the case of, and I'm not making this okay, but he kind of stepped out on her saying, okay, you're not giving me this fulfillment. I don't feel love. You're not giving me this. Hell, you ain't giving me no pussy. So I'm going to go out and find it. What you're not getting, you go out and get. I'm not making it okay by any means because I think Jackie is a good woman. But what I'm saying is, to the point where your husband is telling you, hey, I'm not happy here. I'm not happy here. Hey, you need to change some shit up. Exercise that neck or do something. Take you some time off and y'all need to go on vacation. Just the two of y'all. Or get off this show and work on your marriage. Something got to give Dr. Jackie because, I know he missed you and everything, but the man did tell you, hey, I'm not happy. You work too much. He kept warning you, and I'm not making it okay. I'm just saying. Anyways, we're going to move right along. And Quad husband talking about those problems with Caesar. I'm glad that they were able to talk because sometimes, ooh, excuse me, Pepper, I've been cooking y'all. But sometimes when you talk about your problems with somebody else and they're having similar problems, you can be like, okay, shine your light on me and maybe we can work things out. Okay, and I don't think Dr. G wants to leave Quad. I really don't. I hope that he will want to work things out. But I did look in the preview and it looked like that he was softening down some, and Quad was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I hear you. I understand what you're saying. So I hope that he listened and not only heard her and take took what she said and not just heard her. I like when the guys get together. I really like that they were that segment tonight where they were actually able to get down and sit down and talk about some things. And you know what? I really admire. I know I've said this before, but I really admire Jackie and Simone's friendship. They're real close, and I like that they can sit down and talk about anything with each other. On to the hot shit, baby. Bitch, Contessa, you need to get rid of Miss fucking Renee, cause that bitch talking shit to you in your house where you fund her, you pay the light bill. Well, your husband and y'all fund her, y'all have her somewhere to sleep, and she gonna tell you she don't like your attitude because all you said was, can you help her feed the kids? Like, what the fuck is wrong with Miss Renee? And I saw for her when she first came on this. I thought she was gonna be turned, but I will say this. I'm not sure if them two actually sat down and had a conversation and Miss Renee was like, or Contessa was like, okay, I need you to turn up for this camera, and while I'm on, give me a little, a little boost to this show. I'm not sure if they talked about that or if the producers actually told her, okay, we want you to be the turn up grandma on this show. We got everything else, but we need you to turn up. But Miss Renee, you looking real Keisha Cole mama base, like Frankie, bitch. You looking real, bitch. You looking real disrespectful out here. You talk shit to that woman in her own house. Like, it was funny at the party where you was like, oh yeah, it was a little, you were drunk or whatever. We had something to blame it on. But in that lady house at her party, and you just gonna throw something at her in her own house in front of her kids? Bitch, you doing way too fucking much. Yeah, but that's the only thing I could come up with is that they actually sat down and she was like, look, or Miss Renee might have been like, shit, I'm trying to be the breakout star of this show, okay? Dr. Contessa, your husband said he was who? Huh? R. Kelly? Bitch, I was trying to figure out what R. Kelly he was. That must have been R. Kelly before he got famous, because I ain't never seen R. Kelly looking like that. Anyways, moving right along. Here we go with Mariah. Mariah looked real good tonight. I will give y'all a good Mariah comment. I will do that. Anyways, I was glad to see Jackie having fun tonight, and Toya looked real good in that confessional where she had that white on, bitch. On to Simone and Heavenly. I'm glad that they were able to move on from their issues or whatever in a little voodoo situation, because I'm just glad they moved on past it, because I like Heavenly, I like Simone, I like Toya. Gets on my nerves a lot. She's not one. I'm trying to go away from that favorite, but she's not one of my top picks, I guess I should say. And y'all already know how to feel about fucking Mariah. But I'm glad they just moved on and let it the fuck go. Bitch, Contessa threw that. Did y'all catch that shade Contessa threw at motherfucking Toya when she was like, I'm not about to sit here and take no financial advice from no bitch that ain't even got her own shit right. Bloop! And Toya, ain't nothing you can say back to that. She got your ass right together. Why y'all didn't invite Janice to the party? I like Janice, but on to Miss Mariah. Mariah, girl, I'm sick and fed up with your shit, Mariah. Because you know what, you come up here. Wait a minute. Real black. You come up here with these girls. Got oil on it. You come up here with these girls and you throw shade, you apologize, and then you backtrack and you'll throw some more shade, which is cute. Which is cute. You do throw some good shade at times. But here's my problem with you. You don't like to take responsibility for the things that you do and the things that you say. You like to do things to people and be like, oh, well, she did that to me. And it's kind of like you just can't let shit go. You kind of just got to harp on the situation and be like, well, that's what I did and that's how I'm going to react to it. Oh, I'm sorry that I said that. Fuck that bitch. Her lace frame all right. And it's like, at what point do you get tired of and like I said last episode, I guess it's because everybody in your life is putting you on a pedestal and your fans do the same thing, but really you do this, the word of it just went out of my head, as to where you throw rocks at people and then you hide your hands. And it's kind of like when somebody says something to you, you want to get crunk or do whatever. And it's kind of like, I would be here for you. I would be Team Mariah if you threw shade and you could take it back and you just moved on with it. And when you said sorry, you actually moved on. But you don't do that. I just don't see what y'all see in Mariah. And she says that she has all this power and she's the executive producer of this show. I don't know. But Mariah, you did look good tonight with that hair. You did look good, and that red dress you had on, you look good, girl. I will give you that. But I'm sick of your antics as to I'm the queen bee of this show, and you've been gone for a couple of episodes and the show has gone on without you. And a lot of people do like Quad. The one that you thought that I think what you actually thought, I think you thought that the cast members would really not like Quad, and you try to make people dislike her, and they did the opposite. But hey, it is what it is. I'm done with Married to Medicine. That's my review for Married to Medicine. Thank you to you guys who are watching. I'm gonna start like a blog about not just about reality TV, but like everyday situations, real life things. I did just I've been doing some training at work, and I need to get my schedule straightened out first before I actually start that. And I really want to get in here and do a podcast. I would love to really start out a podcast, but I'm about to get in here and give y'all a video on Cardi B and these girls and a new girl on Love and Hip Hop, because there's some things I want to get off. I know I read Cardi B a couple weeks ago up here, but I just want to not necessarily backtrack and pussy pop, but I just want to see some things that I've been seeing on Twitter and the stands and the Nicki Minaj stands, but that's a whole nother video. Thank you guys. Married to Medicine. Don't y'all think they need to move Married to Medicine back to Sundays? I've been home on Fridays lately, and I usually catch up on it the next day because I've been off on Saturday and Sunday. But they need to move that shit back, because I'm tired of it coming on Fridays. Move it back to Sundays with the fucking housewives. Anyway, I'm out of here. I've been talking for 14 minutes, bitch. Bye.